Good evening. This is Red Corner Boxing. My name's Mr. Neutral, and this is the Prediction Week, Fight Week 2. And this program is sponsored by EasyStorage.com for your local and nationwide needs. Please give them a look in the bio. Right. Gentlemen, thank you once again for coming to Red Corner Boxing and collecting as a collective for Fight Week League Prediction 2. And we're going to get to the first fight straight away. One of the fights has been cancelled, and that is Jonathan Montreal versus Mark Allison. That is at the bottom of your picture there. That has been cancelled due to Montreal suffering an injury. So we still have 13 fights and all to play for. And we're going to get to the first fight straight away because there's 13 fights. It's going to take a while. Right, I'm going to go with Hakan as the leader of Fight Week 1. Well done to you, sir, for winning that. You are the leader. You will go first in this. And I want your prediction for Eric Tudor versus Kevin Johnson. Now, Eric Tudor is 23 years of age. His record stands as 12 wins, 7 by way of knockout, 1 defeat, and no draws against 32-year-old orthodox Kevin Johnson. 12 wins, 8 by way of knockout, 5 defeats, and 0 draws. Now, Eric Tudor was last out against Calderon November last year, where he won by unanimous decision. But Kevin Johnson's coming up in weight. Last fought 12-24 last year against Johnson, where he lost in a 140-pounder who was unbeaten. So what's your prediction, Hakan?
Eric Tudor, TKO.
Thank you, sir. I'm going to get next to SWS Boxing, who's second in the league. Thank you, Sam. What are you saying?
I'm saying Eric by KO. Well, TKO.
TKO. Thank you, young Sam. We next go to Brett, third in the league. How you doing, sir?
Good, mate. Thank you. Keep it short and sweet for you. I'm going to follow Sam. TKO. Tudor.
TKO. Thank you. And staying in Canada, we're with Chance, who's fourth in the league. Thank you for coming on, Chance. How you doing and what are you saying?
Thanks for having me. I'm going to go with Eric. Eric split decision.
Split decision for the point. Strategic. I'm loving it. Yeah. DJ Part from Sweden. So you're fifth in the league. Welcome. Thank you for coming on. What are you saying?
I go with Hakan. Tudor KO.
Tudor KO. TKO. Thank you, mate. Darren Aston from Sir Charlotte Boxing. You're in the mid-division. I expect a strong surge from you at some time. What are you saying in this one, big man?
Eric Tudor, TKO.
Another TKO KO. Thank you, Darren. Carl Widow from Last Bell Boxing. Welcome, sir. You're not far down the league. I expect a strong week from you, mate. What are you saying?
Firstly, it's how you finish and not how you start. I'll just make that point.
That's correct.
Yes, I'll go Eric TKO.
Eric by TKO. Thank you, sir. Jams, my representative, my partner in crime. You're second from bottom of the league. I know you're giving these gents a start, but I expect a strong week from you, sir. What are we saying in this first fight?
Well, I had to back Liam in that last time, so you know where my loyalties was on that. I wasn't giving honest predictions. I was giving what my head wanted, not what my heart said. You know what I mean? So this time I'm going to go straight for it. I'm going to go Tudor unanimous decision on this one.
You go for Eric by unanimous decision. Safe 2 points. I love it, Jams. And Ra, the most relaxed man on community boxing, always in the bath. What are you saying? You had a bad week, mate, but I know what you like. You're a strong finisher. You know, it's early days. What are you saying this week?
All the great fighters download info of PSV rounds, don't they? So, um,
That's true,
Yeah.
Mr. Rowe.
looking at it, Johnson ain't been stopped. Don't think Tudor's that big a puncher. So we'll go Tudor on points. Unanimous decision.
Thank you, Tudor, by unanimous decision. So that's a one-sided affair in fight one. We move on to fight two. This is a headliner in California, I believe. It's Gallardo Lozano, 21 years of age. He's an Orthodox versus David Stevens, 24-year-old Orthodox too. Gallardo Lozano, 9 fights, 8 by wins by way of knockout. This is a light heavyweight bout against David Stevens, 14 wins, 10 by way of knockout, 2 defeats, no draws. Gallardo Lozano was last out the 2nd of February this year with a win against Miranda, who was 7-1-0. And David Stevens was last out in November of last year, where he lost to Melakuziev by split decision over 12 rounds. Back to you, Hakan. What are you saying?
If the fight is on, I say Lozano KO.
Thank you.
They have changed the main event for this show. So that's why I think that the fight could be off.
Right. We'll take it as as it stands until it's been officially called off. Obviously, if it has been called off, it'll be called a non-contest, and these scores will not count. Thank you, Hakan. Back to you, young Sam.
Lozano KO.
Another Lozano KO. Thank you, Sam. Brett.
Yep. Full house. Lozano KO.
Okay, that Lozano knockout streak looking good to the boys so far. Chance.
Same thing, Lozano KO.
Another safe bet from the boys so far. That's 4 in a row. Pat.
Tito Lozano KO.
Another one. Could this be another week where we could have a shock win? Daz, are you seeing any different from the rest of the guys, or are we going with the knockout?
TKO Lozano.
TKO. Thank you, Darren. Carl Widow.
Same as Darren.
Looking good. So full house so far. Jams, my man. You're behind.
KO
Are we looking at a
Lozano,
strategic result here?
KO Lozano all day long if the fight happens, because obviously the Montreal Allison fight was called off, wasn't it?
Yeah, certainly was.
But yeah, KO Lozano for me.
Thank you, mate. Ra, full house.
Yeah, following the form guide, Lozano KO.
Thank you, gentlemen. Right, on to a title fight, an IBF flyweight championship, one of only 2 of the entire night, and that it's probably the only title fight of the entire card, and that is Perez versus Renny Bebiano with Amado Perez. I'm going to go back to you, Hakan. What are you saying for this prediction?
I say Rene Calixto Bibiano split decision.
Split decision. He's going for a 3-pointer there, gents. Sam?
Perez split decision.
Oh, one the other way. I'm loving it already. This is going to be points difference in League 2, in League 1, in Fight Week 2. Brett, how do you see this one going?
Same way as Hakan, Bibiano, split decision.
Split decision for Bibiano. Thank you, Brett. Chance?
I'm going to go Perez, split decision.
Oh, it's split decision, 2 each. Going to DJ Pat from Sweden.
Bibiano split.
What's with these split decisions, gentlemen? Is it this close? Darren, do you see it as this close?
Bibiano unanimous.
Bibiano by UD, says Darren. Carl Widow.
I don't like doing this, but same as Darren again.
He's seen Darren as a safe bet. His competitive is his rival in the middle of the pack there. I'm loving it from Carl. Jams.
Yeah, Bibiano, unanimous decision meter, same as Darren and Carl.
Another 3 in a row for Bibiano. Ra, finish it off.
Bibiano, unanimous decision.
Another unanimous decision for Bibiano. Split decisions and unanimous decisions. There's not a knockout on the horizon there. Let's move on to the Fatal Fury card at Tottenham Hotspur. And the first one on that card is Vidal Riley versus Siobhan Clark. Oh, wait a minute. I've done that one. Yeah. So Vidal Riley, 27 years of age, 12 fights, 7 by way and knockout, no defeats, no draws. This is a cruiserweight bout against the orthodox Siobhan Clark. 10 wins, 7 by way and knockout, 1 defeat, no draws. 34 years of age. Vidal Riley was last out of December last year with a win over Dan Garber, who was 7-3-0. And Siobhan Clark was out last year again in December with a split decision loss to Mosquera, who was 15-0-0. This is a close fight, gentlemen. And I'm going to go back to you, Hawkan. What are you saying for Vidal Riley versus Siobhan Clark?
Riley, majority decision.
A different score from his from his previous predictions. Thank you, Hawkan. Sam from SWS Boxing.
Clark, split decision.
A split decision, cool. 3-pointer from SWS. Brett.
Riley, unanimous decision.
A Riley unanimous decision. 3 different predictions so far as we go on to Chance from Canada.
Riley, split decision.
Another split decision. And that goes the other way. Right, Pat.
Riley, UD.
Riley by unanimous decision. No knockouts being predicted yet as we move to Darren from Sir Chatterlot Boxing. Check him out on YouTube, guys. Great content. Darren, what are you saying?
Chev Clark, TKO.
Oh, for God's sake.
Big call, that
First KO of the prediction for Chef Clark. Carl, you're obviously not happy with that.
I'm not following him, but Clark TKO.
I can see your frustration in that prediction previously, Carl.
Nobody else predicted it, he did.
James, I come to you, my partner in crime. What are you saying this, man?
Vidal Riley, majority decision.
Vidal Riley by UD. By MD.
MD.
MD. My apologies. Sorry.
That's
Actually,
okay,
what is
majority on that one?
Ra from Punch Out Boxing. One of my favorite channels out there. What are you guys saying?
I'm going for a split draw.
Whoa, we got a split draw, gentlemen. The 20-pointer, should it come in and setting up a rematch, because you never know. The referee could muck up yet again in an all-British affair. But thank you for that, Ra. As we go now to Chris Billham-Smith against Brandon Glanton in a cruiserweight affair. Chris Billham-Smith, 34 years of age now, 20 wins, 13 by way of knockout, 2 defeats, no draws. Last out, obviously, as we know, November of last year with that unanimous decision loss to Gilberto Ramirez. But Brandon Glanton's 33, similar age, 20 wins, 17 knockouts, 2 defeats, no draws. Very, very similar record to Chris Billham-Smith. He was last out in June of last year. With a knockout victory versus Egorov, who was 12-1. Back to you, Hawkan. What are you saying?
CBS UD.
CBS UD. Thank you, Hawkan. Sam.
CBS UD.
Another unanimous decision for Sam. Brett.
Full house again. UD CBS.
Thank you, sir. On to Chance.
CBS, but SD.
A split decision. He's going for a Glanton to get a judge on his side. DJ Pat.
CBS, UD.
Seeing a pattern here, gentlemen. Darren?
CBS split.
Sorry, I didn't hear that last bit. CBS?
Split decision.
Split decision. Thank you, Darren. Carl?
CBS UD.
A UD for CBS. Jams?
CBS TKO.
Oh, he's going for the knockout, the extra 5-pointer. We need the points, Jams. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Ra?
You already know my prediction. Glanton TKO.
We got a knockout for Glanton. Raz needs the points. He needs to catch up with you guys. He's seen an opportunity where everybody's gone for Chris Billam-Smith. But is he on the decline? We'll have to wait and see. On to the next one, and that is Liverpool's very own Liam Smith against Ireland's Aaron McKenna. And Liam Smith, 36 years of age, the Orthodox from Liverpool, 33 wins, 20 by way of knockout, 4 defeats, 1 draw. His last outing was, September 2023 against Chris Eubank, where he lost by TKO. His opponent is Alan McKenna, 25 years of age, 19 wins, 10 by way of knockout, no defeats, no draws. He was last out in July last year with a TKO win against Estella, who was 14-0 at the time. Do we see a hard fight for Liam Smith? Hawkan, back to you.
Aaron McKenna, TKO.
Whoa, we're going for a knockout of the Scouser straight away by Hawkan. Oh, I'm loving it. Sam?
Smith UD.
We got a Smith UD. We got a fan of the Scouser here. Brilliant stuff. Brett?
Smith on a split.
Oh, Smith on a split. There's going to be a great variations of points this week, gentlemen. Chance?
Smith, TKO.
We got another knockout this time the other way. Smith going to be proven too strong for the young Irishman. DJ Pat, do you see it any different?
No, Smith, TKO.
Another knockout for Smith. Darren?
Smith TKO.
Oh, the knockouts are lining up for Smith here. Carl, are we seeing a difference? Oh, he's gone again, following Darren. I'm loving this. Jams.
Following Darren. It's just that he's got the same one as me. So let's just get that right.
It just looks that way reflected in the table, mate. It just gives you one behind him.
We want to see you. We want to see you. We want to see your writings out after this, Carl. We want to see it. Just
I might post next week before we jump on the show.
You tell him.
Yeah.
You tell him, Brett.
I might have to do this countdown. I need to see what you wrote there. Right. Jams. Jams, what you say, mate?
Yeah, I love both the McKenna brothers. I've interviewed them both great guys. But unfortunately for the McKennas, I'm going for Liam Smith by split decision.
Ooh.
A split decision, says my partner in crime. Love it, mate. You're going to rack up points this week. And we'll finish off with Ra once again, mate. Who you got?
Aaron McKenna, TKO.
Oh, he's followed Hawkan. Maybe Hawkan knows something and Ra's onto it. Right, thank you for that, gentlemen. We go to the co-main event. Anthony Yard versus Lyndon Arthur. This is a light heavyweight affair. Anthony Yard, 33 years of age, Orthodox, 26 wins, 24 by way of big knockout, 3 defeats. His last outing was against a points win against Vilkans, who was 17-1-0 at the time. Lyndon Arthur, 33 now, 24 wins, 16 knockouts, 2 defeats, no draws. Last out June of last year with a split decision win against Liam Cameron. What are you saying, Hawkan, to Anthony Yard? Does he come back in style, or does Lyndon Arthur make life difficult?
Anthony Yard at TKO.
We got a knockout for Anthony Yard straight off the bat. Thank you, Håkan. Sam?
Anthony Yard KO round 4.
We're getting round knockouts now for Yard. That's brilliant stuff.
Nice.
Thank you, young Sam.
Nice.
Brett?
I like Lyndon Arthur, but I think he's tasted the silk sheets now with the money that he's earned out of the sport, and it's going to be an early night for Lyndon, early doors. I wouldn't disagree with Sam on that one. 4 to 5 rounds.
Oh,
Thank you, Brett. Chance. I know what Carl's going to say.
Anthony Yard TKO.
Oh, this is going to be unanimous across the board. I can see this already. Pat?
Yard TKO.
Thank you, Pat. On to you, Darren.
Anthony Yard TKO.
Yeah. Carl, no need to say what you're going to say, pal. Yeah. I knew what you're going to say. Jams, same thing.
Pointless fight, but yeah, Yard knockout round 4, same as young Sam.
Go on, my mate. Go on. And Ra.
Trilogy alone.
I don't see you going to say Lyndon Arthur.
Lyndon Arthur split decision.
I love it. Split decision by Lyndon Arthur.
By split. You never know.
You never know. You never know.
You never know.
You know, Lyndon, I've seen people. I mean, look, Liam Smith, for instance, had 18 months off when he beat Eubank. So you never know. Right, thank you, gentlemen. We're on to the main event on this card, which is obviously Fatal Fury, as you know. It is Conor Benn versus Chris Eubank. 28-year-old orthodox Conor Benn, 23 wins, 14 by way of knockout last out. October last year. February last year against Peter Dobson, 16-0 with a unanimous win. And his opponent, 35-year-old Chris Eubank, another orthodox switch hitter, if you like. 34 wins, 25 by way of knockout, 3 defeats. And he was last out against Zeres Meta in October last year by way of knockout. Straight to you, Håkan. What are you saying?
60% Eubank Junior KO.
Eubank Junior KO. Thank you. Sam?
Eubank Junior KO round 7.
KO. Thank you, Sam. On to you, Brett.
Fuck. Sorry. Conor Benn, UD. Sorry, split decision.
Thank you very much, Brett. Chance?
Eubank UD.
Eubank by unanimous decision is for Chance. Thank you, mate. On to you, Pat.
Wow. Eubank TKO.
Another knockout for Eubank. Thank you, Pat. On to you, Darren.
Eubank UD.
UD unanimous decision for Chris Eubank. Thank you, Darren, for following Chance there. Carl?
Eubank TKO.
At last. Thank you, Carl. Jams?
Ben comes out like a rabbit on drugs, goes at Eubank. Eubank absolutely works him over and wins by massive UD.
UD for Jams. Thank you, Jams. And Ra?
Conor Benn TKO.
Conor Benn TKO. Man after my own heart, gentlemen. I have to say, I think Conor Benn has got a rage factor in this, and it could be the difference in this fight. Who knows? But thank you, gents. I've got all your predictions there. We move on to Ashton Self versus Nicholas Polanco. Ashton Self, 21 years of age, 11 wins, 9 by way of knockout, 1 defeat, as we know, was Lucas Bardi, July last year, vicious knockout, if we all remember. And he's up against 35-year-old Nicholas Polanco. The Southpaw, 22 wins, 13 by way of knockout, 8 defeats, 1 draw. He was last out against Padilla in October last year, where he lost in the second round by TKO. Straight to you, Håkan.
Ashton Self KO.
Ashton Self KO. Thank you, Håkan. Sam.
Ashton Self KO.
Thank you, Sam. On to you, Brett.
Full house. Same again.
Full house. Thank you, Brett. On to you, Chance.
Ashton Self KO.
Ashton Self KO. On to you, Pat.
Same here.
Same here. 5 out of 5 so far. Darren.
Ashton Self TKO.
Thank you, Darren. On to you, Carl.
Full house.
Thank you, Carl. On to you, Jams.
Silv, unanimous decision.
A unanimous decision. Jams is. I like it, Jams. I like it. He might not have come back too well to be confident in the knockout.
In the fight of the year knockout by Lucas Bardi.
Yeah.
He ain't going to be all
Vicious.
that. I think he might struggle a wee bit. Let's see.
Vicious. I love it. Ra.
Silv TKO.
Ra. TKO. Thank you, gentlemen. Right, the next fight, we go to Ardian Krasnicki against Diego Ramirez. And this is a light heavyweight bout. 28-year-old Krasnicki's 10 wins, 10 knockouts, no defeats, no draws, orthodox. Against the southpaw Diego Ramirez, 27 wins, 6 by way of knockout, 12 defeats, 1 draw. Last out against Garcia February this year, but he win round 5. So what are you saying, Håkan, to this one?
Krasnicki early KO.
Krasnicki KO, thank you. On to you, Sam.
Yeah, early KO as well.
An early one, right. Thank you. Brett.
Krasnicki KO.
Another KO to continue, 11 out of 11. Chance.
I'm going to go Ramirez UD.
Oh, Ramirez UD. Impressed after his last outing. Thank you, mate. On to you, Pat.
Krasnicki KO.
Another knockout for Krasnicki. Darren.
Yep, same. Krasnicki KO.
Oh, Chance could be having off the points this year, this week if Krasnicki doesn't do it. Carl.
Snap.
Sorry, mate. KO.
Krasnicki KO.
All right.
I just get him, it's quicker just to say snap, isn't it?
Oh, snap. Sorry, mate. I didn't hear it. Snap. Sorry, mate. Jams.
I don't know if that's a Nottingham term.
Yeah, Krasnicki knockout round 2, mate. Brutal as well.
Oh, my goodness. Raj, you see the knockout by Krasnicki?
Yeah. Taylor made for him. Krasnicki KO.
Thank you. Right. We got 3 fights left. Let's get straight to it. It's in Germany this time. It's Sarah Borman versus Isabel Rivero. This is minimum weight. A 34-year-old Sarah Borman, 19 wins, 7 by way of knockout, 1 defeat. And she's an orthodox fighter fighting another orthodox fighting 37-year-old Isabel Rivero from Spain. 10 wins, 1 by way of knockout, 2 defeats, 1 draw. Borman was last out in December last year versus Meza, who was 9-3 at the time. She won by unanimous decision over 10 rounds. And Isabel Rivera was last out February this year against Matute, who was 11-25-0, and she won by unanimous decision over 8 rounds. Håkan, I suspect you know a little bit about these ladies. What are you saying?
Sarah Borman, UD.
UD Sarah Bowman, thank you. Sam?
Sarah by MD.
Sarah by majority decision. Thank you, Sam. Brett?
Sarah UD.
Thank you, sir. Yep. Chance.
Sarah SD.
A split decision. Thank you, Chance. Pat.
Borman UD.
Borman by UD. Thank you, sir. Daz.
Sarah Borman, UD.
Another UD. Thank you, Dan. Thank you. On to Carl.
Borman UD.
Another Borman UD. Right. Jams.
I'm going to bore you even more, mate. Sarah Borman, absolute UD, wins every round.
Thank you. And Ra, finish it off, please.
Concur. Borman UD.
Borman UD. Thank you, Ra. Thank you. Right, on to another fight now. This is Scobie versus Jesus Vasquez. This is a lightweight affair. Kurt Scobie, 30 years of age, orthodox, 16 wins, 14 by way of knockout, 1 defeat and no draws. Last out of March of this year against Villarenga, where he won by knockout in the 5th round of 8. And his opponent is Jesus Vasquez, 33, southpaw, 11 wins, 3 by way of knockout, 3 defeats, no draws. Last out July last year against Brady Jr., who was 12-0. He lost by unanimous decision over 8 rounds. Håkan, back to you.
Scobie KO.
Scobie KO. Thank you, Håkan. On to you, Sam.
Scobie TKO.
Scobie KO, thank you, Sam. On to you, Brett.
Yeah, Scobie knockout.
Thank you, Brett. On to you, Chance.
Scobie UD.
UD. Thank you, Chance. Pat.
Scobie KO.
Scobie by knockout, says Pat from Sweden. On to Darren from Chatterlot.
Scobie UD.
Yeah.
Let's go to Last Bell Boxing. Please check them out on YouTube.
Scobie UD. Scobie UD.
Scobie UD.
Can we request their text message history?
Yeah. Next week,
can we request that?
Following his good pal Darren once again is Carl Jams.
Yeah, Scobie to win by TKO, mate, for me.
Scobie by TKO KO. Thank you, Jams. And Ra, finish it off.
Scobie TKO.
Scobie TKO. Thank you, Ra. Of Punch Out Boxing. We're looking at, right, gentlemen, we're moving on to the final prediction of the night. This is Amado Vargas, 24 years of age, in a lightweight affair versus Angel Luna, 35 years of age. Vargas is 12 wins, 5 by way of knockout, no defeats, no draws against Angel Luna. I haven't got his record there. I haven't wrote it down. 20 wins, 11 by way of knockout, 15 defeats, 1 defeat. Vargas last out in March of this year versus Trio. He was 8-2-0 at the time. He won by majority decision over 8 rounds, whereas Angel Luna, who was last out in September last year versus Hernandez, who was 10-0 at the time, and he lost by knockout in the first round. Who we got for Vargas versus Luna? And we'll start again, as usual, with Håkan.
Vargas KO round 2.
Oh, he's giving a round now. Is Håkan confident there? Sam.
Vargas KO round 5.
Vargas KO. Thank you, Sam. On to you, Brett.
Vargas UD.
Vargas UD. Thank you, Brett. We have a points win there. Chance.
Vargas TKO.
Vargas by KO, says Chance. Pat.
Vargas TKO.
Thank you, Pat. On to you, Darren.
Vargas UD.
And Vargas by unanimous decision. Carl, are you saying UD?
No, Vargas TKO.
Oh, could separate the men from the boys, this result this week. Right, Jams.
Yeah, Vargas UD, mate, for me.
Another UD. Thank you, Jams. Ra.
Vargas TKO.
Vargas TKO. Well, that's it for this week's predictions, gentlemen. Let's thank every single each and one of you. Sam, SWS Boxing, please check out his channel there, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic content from this young man. We got Håkan Johansson from Ringside Live, our leader of the competition. We got the boxing man, Brett from Canada, my compadre in our chats and debates. We got Ra Håkan from Punch Out. Thank you, mate, once again. DJ Pat. We got Carl from Last Bell. Chance from Samp and Chance. Make sure you guys check out this channel, ladies and gentlemen. He is absolutely fantastic in what he does there. Darren Aston Sachatalo, as usual. And last but not least, Jams. Good to see you made some bold predictions this week, my man. We need to catch up against these, lunatics in this house.
I went educated this time instead of going with my heart, mate. I went educated.
Why don't you two alternate it over the week so Neutral can stop giving it the big end and actually come in and start giving his predictions? So why don't you two alternate it?
That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, Carl. That's why my name is Mr. Neutral.
I asked him to, but he's Mr. Neutral. He doesn't do predictions like that. So I was down for it. But don't forget, guys, it's sponsored by Easy Storage as well. So check out them for all your storage. I can't take the heat. Yes, please do. Check out our sponsors. He goes too wild, listen, guys. He goes too wild with predictions. He goes one way or the other, like you never know in between. He goes literally always on the outsider. So I'm representing red corner.
That's it. He's better than me. He's better than me. Trust me. He's Jams is the man. He'll come good. But look, we got such as the high demand. We're actually starting League 2 next week, ladies and gentlemen. In the chat, if you want to check out that'll be a later time at 8 o'clock UK time. League 1 is the gentleman here. League 2 will be starting a week later, all finishing on September the 1st. And gentlemen, here's a bit of a
relegation. Is that promotion relegation?
Yeah. The bottom
I'm just about to tell you,
and the two come up from
two of you are going down.
Carl's in trouble.
Yeah, how you fixed for 8 p.m, Brett, moving forward?
Mate, I'm looking down at you.
Like I said, it's how you finish, not how you start.
That's true, Carl. We'll get back, mate. We'll be back at the top soon.
We will. But listen, guys, thank you very much once again. This has been great fun indeed. And good luck to each and every one of you for this week's predictions. We'll be back on Sunday after the last fight. If there is one on Sunday, I can't remember. I think that was the Montreal fight. That's been cancelled. So as soon as the last fight done,
the last two is on Sunday.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll
Thank you for
put
that.
the results out on that. Probably put them out on Monday morning, Neutral, I'd say this week.
Monday morning, I'll have the results and the tables updated. But once again, thank you to all for tuning in. Thank you all for participating. League 2 starts next week. Never know. Such is the demand. I've got people on the list. It could be a League 3 to make things even spicier. But once again, thanks, guys. We'll see you next week, 6 o'clock. And remember, this program, this channel is sponsored by EasyStorage.com for all your local and nationwide needs. Please check them out. I'm Mr. Neutral. That's the panel. We'll see you next week.
Cheers.